Thank you for joining me for this glutes focus workout. You don't need anything apart from a mat or a carpeted room, a little bit of energy and enthusiasm, and we're going to get started together. So we're going to lie down, but let's just roll down onto the mat together to get into our started position. You're going to reach those arms forward. We're going to inhale, coming into our seeker, drawing that navel in towards your spine, chin towards your chest. Press the heels together, start to roll back. If you want to hold on to the thighs to give you a little bit more security control on the way down, please do. Lower back comes down, ribs roll down onto the mat. Bring your arms down by your side and then just settle yourself on the mat. So you want to have your feet hip distance apart, firmly planted on the mat, toes pointing down the mat. Bring your hands onto your hips, and we're just going to tilt the pelvis down now. So tilting your pubic bone down towards your toes, and then we're going to tuck, imprint your lower back, and then we tip the pelvis up. And two more, and one more. And then come into your neutral position. So to start, arms down by your side, collarbone nice and wide. So we're going to begin with a tuck of the pelvis. So lower back's imprinted on the mat. Press evenly into the floor with the feet. Start to slowly peel your spine up off the mat, and you're going to come up into your bridge. So in this bridge position, we want the hips in a neutral position. So if we come too high, I'm no longer able to see the front of my thighs. And if we come down too low here, then I'm not engaging my glutes. So we lift, we draw our navel in towards our spine here. Keep that collarbone nice and wide. So we've got our setup right, and now we can begin the workout. So I just want you to lift one heel, then lift the other. We're going to lower and lift those heels. We're going to keep the hips level. Gently engaging these glutes. So there's going to be a number of different exercises in this bridge position, sometimes with both feet on the floor, just sometimes with one foot on the floor. So always listening to your body. You're going to lift the heels off the mat and then slowly start to roll your spine all the way down. So feeling that work in your core as you come down, and each vertebra having its turn. You're now going to keep the heels off the mat, raise the arms above your head, keep the back of the ribs heavy on the mat here. Just walk those feet a little bit closer, tuck again, and then start to roll all the way back up into your bridge here. Hold, take a breath in, breathe out, start to imprint your spine. So I talked at the beginning about a focus on our glutes, but obviously it's Pilates, so we're going to think about our abdominals throughout as well, and using our breath. So we breathe out on the way down. Inhale to prepare, tuck, breathe out, roll up. And again. Last one. And slowly imprinting. Roll down. And come back down with the arms. So I'm just going to move just a fraction lower down my mat. Okay, so feet, heels down now. Feet firmly planted. Raise the arms up above your head. So we tuck, and we're going to peel. We're going to lift up here. We're going to hold this position. Press those knees away. Bring the arms down. And then with energy lift. And lower. So we create stability in our center. So then the only movement is coming from the shoulder joint here. Energy all the way down to the fingertips. And two more. And last one. Press, reach forward, pulse those arms. 8, 7, well done. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause and roll your spine all the way back down. Bring the arms down by your side, collarbone wide, making a little fist. So press the back of the arms into the mat, keep those elbows nice and close to the ribs. Tuck and lift here. You're going to take your left foot off the floor, softly point that foot, flex the heel. Sorry, flex the ankle, press the heel to the ceiling and point. And again, so just watch that this left hip hasn't dropped. Try and think about core. Keep the collarbone wide. 1 more. Point, bend, return. Hips nice and square here. Left glute engaged. You're going to lift that right foot off. We're going to extend the leg. Draw the toes down towards your shin. Press the toes away. And again. 3, 2, 1 more. Relax, bend, return. So stay here, stay in that bridge. Try and find a connection to the glutes, the abdominals, or maintain that connection. Take 1 foot off, extend, bend, return. Lift, extend, bend, return. We go again. So I inhale as I lift. Exhale as I lower. Stabilize as that foot comes down. Lift again. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more on each side. Well done. Good, so your hamstrings will also be chatting to you, I would imagine. And you're going to go 1 more on this right side. Well done. From here, lift the heels and then slowly melt your spine all the way back down. Relax those arms. Well done, relax the feet. Take your feet wider now. So again, collarbone wide, back of the ribs heavy on the mat to start with. So we've got those toes turned out, the knees pressing out wide. Raise the arms up, relax the shoulders, palms face in. Tuck the pelvis and start to slowly peel your spine up off the mat. Find that connection to the glutes, the abdominals, and start to come down. We're only going to come down part way. And you're going to press and lift and lower and press and lift. Inhale on the way down, exhale on that exertion. And again. And it's good to smile. Well done. So think about where we're connecting here, where we want to feel this. Okay, you may feel it a little bit in your lower back, in which case you might be over contracting those abdominals. Not abdominals, sorry, glutes. So just listen to your body. Make sure those knees are pressing out wide. Pause. And then start to slowly imprint the spine on the way down. Relax. Bring your feet into the center. Bring your arms down by your sides. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and bring those heels quite close to your glutes. Okay, so we keep the knees out, not as wide as we can, but certainly pressing out on a diagonal. We're going to tuck and we're going to lift here. Well done. And then slowly roll all the way back down and then tuck and roll up. Just like we did before, we're going to take the hands off the floor, relax those shoulders. Use the shoulder blades, the shoulders to kind of anchor you to the mat. Now, if you feel like you're really wobbling in this position, you can always bring the elbows down onto the mat. So we're going to lower again and press and lift. Breathe in, breathe out. Great. So we've got 5 to go. 4, 3, well done. 2, last one. Lift and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way back down. Fabulous. Bend those elbows. Bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Tuck and lift. Come up into your bridge. Okay, so just walk your feet a little bit narrower now. And we're going to draw those knees and thighs towards each other. Press out. So you're rolling onto the outer edge of the foot. Draw to center and open. So when the knees come in, there is just a small gap in between those feet. I can feel my inner thighs. I can feel my glutes. Make sure we're connecting the abdominals as well. And again. And 4. And 3. And 2. And last one. And then slowly roll all the way down. Well done. Bring one knee in and then the other. Hug the back of your thighs and just roll the knees from side to side. You're doing a great job. Well done. And then bring those feet down onto the mat. Okay, we're going to go back to single leg. So we tuck and imprint again and then start to peel your spine up off the mat. Okay, bend those elbows, make a gentle fist. So make sure the feet are parallel. We're stood into the hole of the foot. Try not to roll onto the outside or collapse onto your arch. You're going to take your left foot off and we're going to reach with those toes. Now flex the foot, bring that leg down so it's parallel level with the opposite leg and sweep up. So we're down and lift, down and lift, and last 2, smiling my way through this and lift and bend and bring that foot down, square those hips opposite side, extend the leg, flex, press away. So be as dramatic, whoosh, as you like and lift. Feeling that connection into those hamstrings. And one more. And bend and lower. And then slowly rolling all the way down. Well done. Again, bringing the knees in towards your chest. Cross those feet over this time. And just let your body, lower body, roll from side to side. Nice work. Well done. Feet come back down onto the mat. So this is a really quick, effective way of activating those glutes, strengthening the glutes. So you can see I've placed my left foot just above the right knee. Okay, so what happens as I take this knee out to the side is my pelvis can then twist and that hip drops. So we want to keep these hips as square as we can, which might mean the knee doesn't go out quite so wide. Hands down or elbows bent here. It's entirely up to you, collarbone wide. So we push into the floor with that right foot, we tuck the pelvis, we lift up into our bridge here. And you're going to hold and you're going to keep working into this side. And then from there, we're going to take the foot off the knee and we're going to extend that leg out on a diagonal and tap and press and tap. And 4 and 3, well done, and 2 and last one, well done, and then slowly come all the way down. So then you're going to take that foot off the floor and you're going to pull in here. It might mean that you need to lift your shoulders off the mat, draw your chin down towards your chest. So as I pull in here, I'm feeling that stretch release around this left glute, this left hip. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and bring that foot down onto the mat and uncross the legs here. So I'm just going to move over to the left side of my mat just to make sure I've got enough space. And then we are bringing the right foot just above that left knee, and just like before, as that knee opens out, just be mindful of what's happening with your pelvis. So elbows tucked in here or arms in this position, you choose. So we're going to tuck and we're going to lift up here. We're going to try and keep those hips level. So the weight of this leg, that hip will want to draw down. We're going to stay here. Work really hard, stand into that left side and reach and return. And again. Nearly there. And 2. And last one. And then slowly roll down. And again, you're going to take that foot off the floor. Reach one leg through the legs, one on the outside. And then curl in up here. Pulling that side towards you. You're doing so well. Well done. 3, 2, 1. And slowly come back down. And then we're going to come back to the centre of our mat, feet hip distance apart. Arms down by your side, collarbone nice and wide. So I want you to tuck. And I want you to lift those hips here and come into your bridge. So take your toes off the mat now and draw your toes up towards your shins. So we're going to walk the foot further out and step back in. And opposite side step, return, step, return, keeping connected into the glute of the standing leg. And again. So I'm really using my upper body to try and create stability here. And again. Yes. And 2 more. 1 more on each side. Good. Hold here. Bring those toes down onto the mat. Stand into the floor with those feet. Hold. So I want you to take one arm above your head here. Draw the ribs down, core engage, hover the opposite arm off the floor and switch and switch. Breathe in with the movement and breathe out. 4, 3, 2, last one. Press the arms down and then slowly rolling that spine all the way down. So to finish, I think it'd be a really good idea to really articulate the spine. Okay, so let's reach those arms above our head. Keep the back of the ribs heavy on here, navel to spine. I want you to tuck here. And then I want you to slowly start to lift. And you're going to hold here. Take a big breath in. And then slowly, slowly, slowly roll and imprint your spine as you come all the way down. Just 2 more. And rolling down. And last one. Bringing your arms down by your side. One more time. Place the left foot on that right knee. Draw that right thigh towards you. Sweep your hands forward. Hold the back of the thigh, chin to your chest. Pull in here, release. Feel that stretch again. Feels so good around that left glute. Good. Pull in as much as you can. Slowly bring the foot down, lying down, and then switching sides, of course. Okay, hips nice and square. Chin to chest. Lift, gently pull in. Or not gently, quite vigorously pull in so that we get the most out of the movement. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. So bringing your feet and knees together. Glue those shoulder blades to the mat. Start to turn your head to the right Lift that right hip and just start to roll those knees over to the left, keeping the ribs heavy on the mat on the left side. Roll to center and then over to the opposite side. And center. And last couple here. Last one. Fabulous. So bringing the knees in towards your chest, crossing those feet over, and then we gently roll round in one direction and then roll round in the other. I'm just smiling because A, we finished, and B, that felt really good. Well done. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have any more time in your day, then why not click on to one of my core exercises. Well done. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.